Hey everyone, it's Louisa here, and today I just want to talk about my journey with ICT over the past just over a year, I guess. I want to discuss what I've studied, what are the mentorships that I've gone through in detail, and in what order, and what I would do differently if I were starting today. So let's just begin with this. My first year of studying ICT, what worked, what did I struggle with, what would I do differently? There's so much information available on ICT that sometimes when you're faced with ICT, you're not exactly sure where to start. But first, I'd like to start with the risk disclaimer. And so this risk disclaimer is in no way encouraging anybody to trade with live funds. I encourage everyone to trade in their sim and stay in their sim and learn how to trade and become comfortable with sim trading. So that's what I highly recommend. This is the order in which I've studied ICT material. So in September of 2023, the first material that I came across or that I started to study was the Silver Bullet, which is a time-based training model. It's a model that's very basic, very simple, and for my first introduction to ICT, this kind of made sense to me. Within the first, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 weeks of studying the Silver Bullet, I started to trade this in my sim regularly and was very successful with it. Prior to studying ICT, I spent 18 months with IWT, which is an educational program, highly rated one, by the way, where I was trading stocks and options. And in my pursuit of looking for more information and understanding more in-depth detail of price action, I was lucky to find ICT. In October through December of 2023, I embarked upon the 2022 mentorship, which is the optimal trade entry model. There are 41 videos, there are 24 hours of video material, and I have added in the final column here a link to each of these so that if you're looking to maybe investigate them a little more, these are links directly to the entire mentorship, the whole selection of the videos. The 2002 mentorship optimal trade entry is, for all intents and purposes, in my opinion, an all-encompassing entry model and trade model. So you can use this in its entirety and never study anything else. It was an excellent program. It took me a couple of months to get through, and I went through it with a group. Highly recommend it. In fact, this is one of the models that I use pretty much on a daily basis. The next area that I studied between December 2023 to June 2024 was the 2016 ICT Private Mentorship Core Content. I have to tell you that when I found out about this core content material that ICT had taught, I guess, to a group of individuals, I was really jealous because I wanted to be in that group. I would have done anything to have been in that initial mentorship with Michael Huddlestone. I just thought, wow, what a great opportunity, and I wasn't part of it. But I was so thankful for the material that I could study on my own. And that's what I did. So the program is based on a 1-year mentorship program, and then there are a number of videos per month that you're expected to go through, but not just go through the material. In all of ICT's material, the expectation is that you're going to take that material and then you're going to go back to your chart. You're going to forward test it, back test it. for every hour of video time there's another 3 hours of going to the charts and actually implementing, testing, looking for, just kind of playing around with the charts to be able to see the formations and strategies that ICT is discussing. Within the 2016 ICT private mentorship, there are 51 hours and 115 videos of core content. There were many videos that I watched more than once. Some of them I watched more than twice. I provided a link to the whole selection of mentorship videos for your ease here if you want to check it out. And then beginning in August of 2024, to my absolute joy, ICT began the 2024 mentorship, and I call it the Caleb series because ICT has dedicated this mentorship to teaching his youngest or young son how to trade. And to date, because this program is ongoing, there are 43 videos or 89 hours of video to date. So if you were to start at the beginning to today's date, there's 89 hours of video material. In the beginning of this mentorship, some of the videos are quite long. They're 2 to 4 hours. However, as the mentorship continues, the videos become a little more manageable in terms of time, and the videos are anywhere between, like I would say, around roughly an hour in length. So in the beginning, it's pretty intense, but as the mentorship continues on, it becomes a little more easier. How I would study now, 1 year later. If I were to begin all over again, I would definitely begin with the 2024 mentorship. This is for anyone who is new to IC concepts or needs a refresh on the basics. This model assumes the trader has little to no experience, or perhaps no experience at all. ICT created this mentorship for his son Caleb, who has no trading experience. So if you're looking for a mentorship program from a father type figure, an expert in the field, this is where I would begin. ICT posts almost daily videos, making this ideal for those wanting to follow the market in real time. It's okay to study at your own pace as well. Next, I would study the silver bullet. And why I would do that is because the silver bullet is a model unto itself, and the model is very straightforward, very simple. It's just based on fair value gaps and liquidity. And so if you want a model that's simple, maybe begin making a little bit of money while you're studying, silver bullet to me just kind of meets that threshold of giving you a little bit of something to chew on while continuing to study. The next mentorship that I would study, let me just continue here, would be the 2022 model. I loved the 2022 model. I would say this is a versatile model. It has a lot more information, a lot more content than, say, the silver bullet. This really gets into the meat and potatoes of fair value gaps, order blocks, and market structure, making this a complete trading package. I employ the 2022 model concepts every single day. I had to go back and watch multiple times some of these videos to really solidify them in my mind, especially market structure. But once you've got it, once you've seen it, you can't forget it. So this model is kind of next level detail, and I highly recommend it. And then the next model that I highly recommend, but it's not for everybody, is the 2016 ICT Private Mentorship Core Content. This is a 1-year model, meaning that each month for 12 months, there are modules that build upon one another for a fully comprehensive program. Michael Huddlestone goes through the macro environment right through to the micro environment. So if you like economics, if you like business, if you truly, truly want to understand trading in its entirety, this is the program for you. You need to have the time to go through it, because again, it's not just studying the models or studying the videos, it's going to the charts, it's applying the information. It's, you know, for every 1 hour of video, there's another 3 hours of work behind that. But it is an incredible program, and I think it's just rich in content and diversity. In the instance that you don't have enough time at this point in your life to go through this model month by month, there is value in specifically going to the videos that relate to the type of trading that you envision yourself in. So for instance, there are mentorship modules that I guess are specific for day traders or scalpers or swing traders or position traders. So if you're already kind of knowledgeable about what kind of trader you are, you can concentrate or focus on the videos that Michael has created specifically to your area of interest. I've gone through the entire program, and I just think it's an incredible program. Everything from the IPTA ranges, you know, these are macro type scenarios, and once you understand kind of how the market is working, it gives you a much larger radius. Even when you're just kind of looking at the market, you know, 9:30 open, there's a whole bunch of other things now that I'm considering before I take a trade, which has really helped me to become a much more rounded, better trader. So this is a model that I think is fantastic. I don't think it's for everyone, but certainly you can choose the elements that apply to you at any specific time. So what do you need to be successful? Well, in my personal opinion, time. You need time to be successful. You need to submit to time. You need to submit to patience. You need to submit to discipline. Find a strategy that you can easily see within the charts. We all see different things within the charts. You know, you can take 100 people, look at the same chart, and we are all going to see it differently. And that's the beauty about trading. Make sure that you backtest your strategy. Backtest it forwards, backwards, over a number of months and even years to make sure that you trust that model. Be patient. Rome was not built overnight. Become a consistent, profitable trader. It takes time, it takes discipline, it takes patience, and an unwavering commitment to succeed. Practice in your sim until you are tired of being successful. This is a quote of ICT, and that really is true. Practice the silver bullet in your sim until you're bored, until you're just tired of making money. Fake money in your sim. Develop a detailed trading plan and have the discipline to stick with it. And this sounds really, really easy, but it seems to be a difficult thing for a lot of traders. Be patient. There's nothing that replaces time in the market. There's nothing that replaces time in the charts. Studying the charts, getting in sync with the ebb and flow of price action, and in alignment with your emotions, discipline, and desire to succeed. Where am I on my personal journey? Well, I began my journey in 2022. I joined IWT with a leader called Terry Iomi. She has a wonderful online trading program. That's where I got my feet wet with stocks and options. And I traded with her and within her program for 18 months. Then I was introduced to ICT in the summer, early fall of 2023. I was looking for more understanding, more information on why price moved, what were the influences that would make price move. I needed to understand why price was going, or why price would stop and then reverse. Like, it was driving me crazy that I did not understand that. So I was on a quest to understand, I guess, the larger context of why price was moving and how it moved. And that's how I found ICT. And I'm really, really grateful to Michael Huddlestone and everyone who supports him and his program. Now I feel like I know what I'm looking for in the market. I know what my models are. I am more patient. I'm far more disciplined. I'm understanding of market conditions. I know when to just stay out of the market, sit on my hands and do nothing and wait for my trades to come to me. When my trades come to me, I feel much calmer, much more relaxed, much more, this is what I'm looking for, and I'm okay to get into the position and wait for it to be fulfilled. I have a detailed trading journal which I rely on daily, and I have detailed study notes of ICT information. I have developed a global trusted community of traders called Pi Trading, and I'm very privileged to be part of a community of like-minded traders from all over the world. I have a business plan with clearly defined milestones and goals for my future, and I'm really excited about what that future looks like. And finally, I'd like to thank and acknowledge Michael Huddlestone, ICT founder and trader exceptional. He probably won't like me saying that, but just a personal note of gratitude and thanks for his contribution to my personal journey of becoming a higher informed trader. There are no guarantees in life, but in the absence of mentorship and leadership, the learning curve would be much more challenging. A shout out and thank you to the amazing and dedicated Pi trading community whose friendship, dedication, humor, and steadfast persistence in the pursuit of trading excellence has helped me to mold into the trader I am today. Each of you have a special place in my heart. So I hope this has helped you if you're new to trading or new to ICT, to help understand where you might start, why you might select certain mentorships over another. But the most important thing is just get started today. Don't waste any more time, because the journey is exciting. It's going to challenge you, and there's nothing like having a group of like-minded people along the journey with you. So thanks very much. I hope this has been helpful. Please leave any comments, questions that you may have in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to get back to you. Alrighty then. Take care. Bye for now.